know what to wait to do. Anyone from Chempara, anyone from Chempara? Mohocha being on the road. I don't know. Anyone from Mohocha? And the then who go here. Surely these facilities have been there for us. These are the facilities we've been to over the 3 years, and they have given us good results. I forgot Chitwamba, I'm sorry. Chitwamba, please, Chitwamba, Chitwamba, very grateful, and is a very good manager. We're happy for you. Now, our next facilities, because the rule is, we are not going back to facilities where we have been. So, we are preparing, come mid-March, we are going there. When we get there, of course, we shall have shared with you the truth. These facilities, Karambi, we are going there. Katwe, Nyabirongo Health Center 4, we are going to Nyabirongo as a center 3, a center 4. We are going to Charunga, Bukoki Hospital, Karusandara, again Mugoye, Mukati, Isule, Abatuna, Buhera, Abatuna, Buhera. Isule is right. Sorry. Anytime I will add another facility, but for now, the facility we are going to first phase. Because when those people come, when the external assessors come, they make random sampling and they can decide that go to that. But we are preparing this one in March. April shall put another batch. Please, when I say you can put on WhatsApp, please endeavor to put it and prepare the files. For everything here, please. These are general recommendations. Water expansion and office. Water expansion for HSDs and PHO's office. We shall read those reports and we shall always refer to them during the assessment and sessions. Identify people behind the local government assessment and facilities. When you go to this facility, sometimes the internet is not there, and once it's not there, no one is talking about local government assessment. If you think you are not available all the time and you are the teacher, please allocate someone. And when you allocate someone, let us have the name and telephone number of that person, so that we work directly with them. Accessing data at facilities is a problem. Actually, information, not accessing data and information at facilities is a problem. These files are sometimes in a lock and we are not able to get them. Community engagement and various mechanisms. You need to begin looking at this indicator. This indicator looks a little bit complicated. You may need to consult us and give you guidelines on how to go about. Capacity building and reference training for staff. The issue of system is each facility is supposed to have a minimum of 7 CMEs properly recorded in the counter book with the topics covered, the facilitator, who attended by title, telephone number, and signature. Basically, that's what I about in local government performance assessment.
Thank you for that wonderful presentation and the facilities that excel. We thank you for helping us and thank you for paying us. Thank you.
Okay, I understand all this. We request that you can keep your comments. Please note whatever you react to right from the first presenter, HIV, TB, and all that. Look through. You want to bring in cow, we speak us shortly. Why? After that, we shall go about the campaign. So we shall get response with that. I'm sure it's an opportunity that I was here today. Most of you do not know him, you not interacted with him. And I want to take this opportunity to thank him for making it and coming to part of this meeting. I know you have a lot of commitments. So allow him to speak to you for now. Thank you, Carl.
Yes, thank you very much, Mitchell. Good morning, team. I'm Kasaga Edward. I'm your new car. Honorable Chair, RDC, team of the district, and
and my other colleagues here. I'm glad to be part of you. I was actually supposed to be part of you since yesterday. Somehow I missed. But I said I will first come here before I proceed to office. I slept in Mbarara, but I said I must come first. Thank you for this wonderful organization, the Organization team, for organizing this review, health review meeting of this nature in such a precious place where everybody can comfortably sit and listen and discuss, and finally we shall make the way forward. I have attended a number of these meetings where I have been, but of course here, another DC and chair, just like you are very many. Where I have been would be like here, but here you can see the whole school. That's also great. And as you interact, you get more and more and more, and you know what it means to your side, and know what it doesn't, so that you can see how to improve. I will again take the opportunity to thank our partners, Baida, where I have been, releasing Barara, Chilhura, Baida, you are not there. But when I reached here, I found that at least you are doing some good work. Thank you very much for the work you are doing. I even saw something last week, some funding, somebody was mentioned. Some funding and we have processed. I don't know if it has finished, but I have processed. So that we will get to your site and make sure you utilize according to, as one was mentioned, and let of course account. But outside that, we have to appreciate the number of partners that come around and do support us. And when you are there as partners, for us as government, DC and chair, ours is to appreciate and equally to support where you need our support. So our pledge is that whenever you want our support, we shall also be there for you as our partners. Now my staff, I hope everybody has received his or her salary, save for few, which I tried yesterday. So by tomorrow you will also be smiling, but most of you have received. Those who missed out, we finished yesterday, and today being a Thursday when the minister pays, then by Friday, salary is a priority. When we pay, money comes. So don't get worried over the weekend. In case it doesn't come from within your pocket, around your pocket, it will be there by Friday. Another DC, we have a very wonderful team in Kasese. I've made my 1 month here, but I have seen you are a very wonderful team. And I promise I will get to one of you at any one time. I will be coming to your places, and we shall be discussing more about environment, more about staffing levels, more about performance, more about attendance, and all that stuff. Yesterday we have the more or less similar engagement with Mayanja Memorial. Mayanja, So we had that meeting in Malala. That's why we missed out. But the emphasis was on staff attendance. And of course, the community-led monitor. Those are, we know them better. And we actually said that these people come there, but as they come, they should have an introduction from the DHO's office or even my office. When they do come and they are trying to do some like monitoring, don't get scared and think maybe they are auditors or some IGG or some people. They are part of us and we must appreciate what they are doing. But specifically, they will be coming to identify gaps, to see what is not there and possible report, so that management can take a decision. and the partners equally can take a decision and see how best you can help. That's okay. So when you see them, don't reject them. In some other districts, they say some of them are rejected. No, don't reject. You actually bring them on board and you work with them and you see what to do. We have issues. We have a number of engagements specifically mentioning about you health workers. At one point, we were called for a meeting and we were even asked to give our views despite the salary enhancement that came some time back, as if performance has not improved in correspondence with the salary enhancement. But trying to urge either side. Money isn't gold that can make one perform, right? We also looked at other facilities, other areas that can make you improve. But specifically, I want to mention, when you are there, you work. When you have challenges, let us know. Let him know. Go ahead. Let even the chair and other listen know. And see what best can be done to make sure you comfort you and you do perform better. I recently, some among the students came, not here, of course, she's not here, she's now. Let me be specific. She came to my office. She had issues at first. And she was trying to say that I will sit down and put this one when I was working and finally this was compensated. Mama, when you are not around, you at least enjoy the privileges of being a civil servant. You know, sometimes you do have privileges that are intrinsic here. Some of you do not know, but they are there. You have not been working, but at least you have been getting the salary. That's my point. Then she said yes. That's also some advantage. Work with government. In private, when you are not working, you are not working. Then it was like, now I needed to be compensated. That is enough compensation. Because you have been not working. For the last 6 years, you have not been working. Anyway, say you have been working, but in 6 years' time, you have like at least worked for only 1 year. And you have eaten free 5 years. That's a very good compensation. Now, when she tried to engage and I tried to engage, now retreated into something else again. Now, okay, I have seen, but I know if you can promote me, say no. You have not been working, and again you want a promotion. How about those who have been working, and they have not been promoted? At least you get that compensation, but not again this other one. Get my point. So when you do work, sometimes we do not see you, we don't see you. But sometimes files will talk. When I see, I will go through your file and I know who is this person. For you, you are just like every other year you have to go for your annual leave, sometimes sick leave, study leave, all that stuff. But you work. When you work, we shall sit and see who should be promoted and who should not be promoted. My method of work when I chair I don't encourage, and they have always insisted, I don't encourage to give study leaves. Why? When I was in Chilhura, we gave some clinic officer, they had given the clinic officer that they need to go and do medicine 5 years. This guy was from Zimbabwe. Did he go? For him, he stayed at his clinic in Zimbabwe. 5 years. We did not know that this person was not at school. What happened? Ediso, who then Chilhura was from that side. wanted this one came and said, but yeah, I always see some person at his private place. And he claims he's a staff of Chirihura. We went into records. We established this guy had gotten a study leave for 5 years, but when we called the guy, had not been to school. Some of you can even fake around. I'm sorry. And say you are at school when you are not there. And you eat government money for 5 years. Sometimes you can even come back and say, but you see, I got retakes and I have not been able to even complete in the other 5 years. So that is going to be another disadvantage. But this time around we are very strict. Giving you the study leave, I will recommend. Don't get scared, I will. But we shall go through strict vetting and to know why should this one go and not the other. Of course it's there. It must go first through the training committee. Training committee should first sit and identify critical areas that would be of a benefit to the district. Not any other person, going. So this scared while I'm still around. If you are lucky and I go, then those other ones can come in. But during my time, I will be very strict there. So whoever intends to go, and those who are already there, but without study leave, when I come with my RDC and the chairman, I will get to know. And when I get to know, I know what I will do towards the end of the month. Do you know what I will do? I will skip your name. And the following day, when you skip somebody's name, be assured that very week, that person will come to me. That very week, they will come. And you will come, and when you say, some of them, they will come disguising themselves, maybe from human resource, maybe to deputy account, maybe somewhere, but specifically they will be coming to do what? That's why we are insisting with my chairman, because the governor, let's have the other administration block of ours finished. So that when you are coming and I am upstairs, I will be looking at you coming. I don't see you. But where I have been, I see you as you get to the district. I will keep quiet until like 1 or 2 certain minutes I will hear somebody knocking. How you see. So, but that one aside, we need a team that is really ready to work. I know if you are getting some command, work for the community. If you don't want to work, sincerely be open. Be open and tell us, I want to leave. If you can know how many people want your jobs, you cannot believe. You cannot believe. I have that experience. I had not believed in that. I advertised when I was in Mbarara. I just wanted one medical doctor. Just one. Just one. You know how many we attracted? 74 doctors. Now, we are soon advertising. The nurses and the midwives. Those ones are in thousands now. Am I right? For you are given, you are there, but you don't know what it means. So my prayer, please, when you are there, be there and work. When you feel you cannot, just come. Until you come to me, I will tell you how to exit quietly and properly. So if you qualify for a retirement, we shall do that for you at 0 cost. So that you move out and somebody comes with. At 0 cost. So my doctor and team, the performance review is meant to tell us where we have gaps and meant to tell us how to improve on those other areas of ours. Right? That's the intention of this. Otherwise, 2 days here, you know how much it can cost to the district. But we are here to review and to know why we should be performing in that other standard. He mentioned something 86% that you scored last assessment. This time around, the scores went higher. Connected to the first 10 or the first like 20 would have scored above 98. It has now been hijacked politically, the assessment. It has been hijacked, connected to the 86. It's no longer now a P1 assessment. We find it being a C3. You get my point? Because districts would have scored 99, 98, 100, 100, 100. Finally, you scored 86, you find you are the something position in the overall score. So we need to aim higher, not until. Aim higher to at least scoring 100. At least with 100 or 99, you are sure you can be among the first 10. But with 86, I tell you, we shall see. Those are not yet out, but they will come and we will see. Other districts have mastered this. I come from the Sindri. You have had the Sindri game number one. Was in Chilhura, you know. Actually, even last year, Chilhura was the first, the Sindri was the second. Those are my places where I have been. This here I stay, this is where you are. So I know how we have almost moved to those figures. So we have to work hard. Have to work hard and aim at scoring 100. That's why you can say I am competing. But when you score 86, in some other sectors there is 50s and 60s. Know that you are done. The other ones would have scored 100, 198, 98, 97. Number one, Chirura here. So, I will be there for you. In case you want my services, I will be there. But I also have to tell you that when occasion demands, I will not be there for you. When I see that you are not the other type, I will say I want. I will say, oh, out of my hands, go to what is the sanctions committee. And thereafter too, the employing authority, which is service commission. For purposes of streamlining governance and hard work. I mentioned this to my teachers when we met teachers the other day. That this was not there. It was in a cassette that I had. It has been wrong. The whole government staff, like you here, some of you were opposing government. It has never happened to I have worked. It cannot happen in Chirura, that one will go. It cannot happen in Barara, that one will. It never happened in the release. But Kasese here, that is a no big man here is here. And I will still not be around by the time of the other elections. So my plea now, my prayer, conditionally, let me use that word, conditionally support the government. Whether you like it or not. Let me tell you, get back to the mic. Yes. You here, try to look around and get information. And the cow, propose government. What? Because it is the government that is serving. And why should the parish for that man or some county chief town declare or what government that is serving? And you guys here, actually one time at my home place, there was a nursing assistant. And you know, the villages, you people, you also go to the doctors. Yeah? So that was the time university had started coming. And you know, he's a doctor, of course. So because the other man was also called the doctor in the village, this man said, me, I'm supporting university because he's my namesake. He said, what? Because I'm also a doctor. But you are not a doctor, you are. So, I'm telling you this, not that the other is here, not that the chairperson is here. During my time, that was when I hear, I will look for how to you. Yes, yes. I'm telling you, yes. And yes. Yes. Because we are employed by the mandate of the president. Even the service commission work on behalf of the president. That's my point. So you serve the government. When the government goes, one that comes, you also serve that. But when it is still around, serve that. I am also saying the chairman, when the first is still around, your chairman. We have agreed, you are still. We have agreed even in the executive that chair, I will bring you those civil servants who were opposing you. I told him, I told him, I am going to bring these people and you reconcile and you serve the whole church together. That's what I told him. And I said, when I bring them chair, you have to reconcile. You have. So that we move as a team. Are you getting me? That's the story, that's the mandate now, that's how it should move. Why should somebody be victimized that because he was not supporting a referral? And when there is room of reconciliation, we have had issues, you know. But that was there. Let's now move and work. That bad. No. That bad. No. Let's do that. And I say, I am asking you, those who know that you are not in the task with the team, why till you come? You can even call me. I will take you quietly to the chairperson, even to him with the vice, and say, Chair, you remember, this man came to me, this lady came to me and said, you are not in good terms in the last Chisanja. But is now wants to be with you in this Chisanja and will reconcile. I will be the one to buy the beers and the soda. And so we reconcile. So that's my strategy. Number 2, that I want to bring the whole team together and we work as a team. As simple as that. I thank you very much for listening to me. My office is open for the last one now, and even for others, so that we move as a team. I like using the word team because I know what it means. Yeah? And I am very, very sure if I identify that somebody, instead of going with us as a team, for him is trying to go the other direction, not training the team. I also know how best we can handle you so that, yeah, when you go, when you are the other side, you can remain there and you defeat from that corner. Because as a team, we shall defeat the one who is not with us. Yeah? So let's get together and work. Otherwise, thank you very much, the doctor. Thank you very much, our partners. Thank you very much, for being here for us. Another radio media stations around. I wish you well for God and my country.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Cow, for that wonderful presentation. Cow has opened the door for us. Whoever has issues, Cow, we are coming there. Very soon you will see us from the door. We agreed that we are heading to tea, and Cow will lead the way with the chairman and RDC, then the rest we shall follow. Thank you. Oh, we've not prayed for the tea yet. We have our pastor around. Yes, we have our reverend.
Okay, let's all arise and ask for the blessing of our tea. Heavenly Father, once again, thank you for this wonderful moment. We thank you for the wonderful sessions that we've had. As we prepare to take the tea, Father, bless it, that will give us the energy to produce and to be faithfully. In the name of Jesus, I pray. Amen.
So the next stage is the tea, and we shall react to our presentations when we come back. Thank you.